Peace and love, YouTube. Peace and love to all the followers and people that support my channel. Peace and love to all the people that comment. I appreciate the support. Real quick, I want to get into SADIQ BEY because I've been screaming his name for a minute. I want to give you guys some stats on him. I want y'all to understand why I'm so into this player. So, walk with me real quick. Now, in 2018-2019 season, SADIQ played 36 games. He started 30. He started 29. He played 29 minutes a game, and his field goal percentage was 45.8%. Um, he shot 37.4% from 3-point range. His free throw percentage was 64%. He averaged 5 rebounds. He averaged 1.3 assists. He averaged 0.3 in blocks, 0.9 in steals. Didn't foul much, 2.2 fouls per game, and he averaged 8.2 games. That was his his freshman season. Fast forward to 2019, 2020. 2019, 2020. All right? Let's get into this. This kid averaged 33 minutes a game. He played in 31 games, started the 31 games. So he went from he's only started 2 more games. He started every single game that he played in though that season, which is a difference. And he played about 4 more minutes. Also, his field goal attempts went up. So he used to shoot the first year he shot 3.0, and he made 3.0 out of 6.6 attempts. In the 2019-2020 season, he made 5.6 out of 11.8% shoot. Out of 11.8 attempts. His field goal percentage went up from 45.8 to 47% on more attempts. So his field percentage rose, even though he started to be incorporated more into the offense. This is clearly sounding like the type of player that the Knicks need. Someone who knows how to step up and improve and answer when he's being relied upon more, given more responsibility as he became a starter every game that he played in. Bust this 3-point percentage from 37.4 his freshman season, it went up to 45.1% in 2019-2020. So this kid is a 45% 3-point shooter, and he jumped up like that. This kid actually has room for improvement to get even better at shooting threes. He's 6'8" and he's 216 pounds. He's going to get stronger. He already has a nice NBA frame as it is. That 216 is tricky. He looks like he weighs more. He's built really nice. So he can go, especially if we play small ball, we can have him play the 4, the 3, and if we want to go big, we can have him play the 2. Because he can wet the ball from anywhere. He can put the ball on the floor. He's not a shot creator per se, but he has enough handle where he can make space for himself to take his shot. And if he's standing there set up for a 3, from his highlights, what I see, he's wet. So I don't expect him to always have to take shots off the dribble, but it's good to see that he can hit any mid-range or off the pass or 3-pointers off the pass. And he does have the capability of getting to the basket if he needs to make something happen. I like that. So his free throws, his percentage went from 64% to 76.9%. Thank goodness. So he's over 75% in free throws, which is good. It can improve, but that's great. If we can keep it at an 80%, if you can get up to 80 and keep that persistent. The only thing that seemed to have didn't improve, what I would say that would be because of the numbers of games played, would be the rebounds. He has less rebounds in his sophomore season than he does in his freshman season. He had 183 rebounds in total, and he had 147 rebounds in total for the 2019-2020 season. So his average of rebounds actually was the only thing to take a hit Like I said, that's probably because of the fact that I believe he played about 5 more games the first year than he did. So that would probably be why the rebound differential is the way it is and is down. But his assists went up from 1.3 in his sophomore year to 2.4. His blocks really didn't change much. He went from a point 0.3 blocker to a point 0.4 a game, so he didn't do much there. And the steals actually took a percentage down from point 0.9 to well, he still basically averages 1 steal a game. He might get a block. He doesn't foul much, and he only has 1.5 turnovers a game, which isn't bad. Under 2 turnovers a game, that's better than Mr. Spin Doctor. I don't want to say no names. Now, this is the other impressive thing besides the 3-point percentage, and the fact that he doubled his production is amazing from 8.2 to 16.1. So this kid, and he improved once again. The improvements, the leaps that he made shows that this kid, it works on his game, and he can only get better, especially with the staff that the Knicks have. This kid's numbers from college, they're not uber impressive, but they tell a story. They show you consistency, and he possesses the skill set that we are desperately in need of, which is the perimeter shooting. He can actually, like I said, he can get to the basket. He can slash. He can shoot. He can create for himself. He's not the greatest defender, but he's a decent defender. He's a willing defender, and I think he can get better, especially once he gets taught some techniques that will raise his IQ from Coach Thibodeau. I think that this kid is somebody that we need to look into, man. I mean, I'm not hearing the Knicks say anything about him, and it got me stressed because this kid looks good, man. He really does. He looks like he's something that we could use. He looks like we could plug him in right now to what we have going on. So I'm gonna keep talking about him because we need to think about players like him. Halliburton, SADIQ Bey, those are the kind of guys I want. Devin Vassell. Um, I am up high on Kira Lewis and a couple of other guys. There's things that are questionable about them, but I think that they can definitely contribute. I don't know if they'll be able to be plugged in right away as a starter or immediately affect the rotation, but I think guys like SADIQ Bey, Obi Toppin, like I said, Halliburton, Vassell, there's certain guys that I believe when they get drafted, if they were drafted by the Knicks, we could put them into the rotation right away. And depending on who it is, Killian Hayes, Obi Toppin, they could start. SADIQ Bey, they could start. And I think that a guy like SADIQ Bey might help Kevin Knox as well. The competition, the camaraderie, it'll be nice. Somebody to, come up with. Like I said, we need to build chemistry. We need to build. The guys need to have camaraderie. That's how they're gonna win. They have to get some love for each other, man. Love for the game. They got to use that thing that they have in common to grow with each other. And I think that, like I said, I don't know SADIQ Bey personally, but like I said, his numbers, his stature, his highlights, check them out. Let me know what you think. In the meantime, this is my first basketball card. I got more coming up. Peace. And I'm out of here because I got it like that.